saw my friend Tara run across me butt naked. Welcome to a story. So, as you can read by the title, today is going to be a weird story. So, let's get into this. You already know I gotta have my candy. Today I have a Reese's cup, but okay, let's actually get into it. This story is going to be a little short because it's not really a big story. It's kind of like, oh yeah, it happened, whatever. There's hair on me. But okay, so it takes place in the 6th grade, and we were going on our annual camping trip that all the 6th graders go on. So at my elementary school, it went from kindergarten to 6th grade. So we only had 7th and 8th in our middle school, but that's besides the point. So all the 6th graders, because they're like the top of the school, they went on a camping trip. And we went camping for 3 days. So within these 3 days, we did like activities, zip lining, rock climbing, all like the normal camp stuff. So on this particular night, my friend and I'm going to call her Tara, we did not share a cabin or dorm, as we called it, because we got randomly placed with chaperones. So I was in a separate dorm. So it was a lodge connected to the girls' dorms, and the guys' dorms were at a separate place. And we were in the lodge. So like we had the lounge in the middle, and there's 2 sets of dorms, and then in between those dorms was a shared bathroom between. So it was dance night, and we had a counselor come and show us a bunch of dance moves and dances, and then we all danced. So the guys and girls were all in the lounge, and then we said goodbye to the guys because they had to go back up to their cabin. And all the girls were like, okay, I stink, I need to shower, I'm all sweaty. And that sounds very dirty. Anyways, so we go get prepared for our showers, and my friend's like, oh, I want you to see my dorm, so wait till I get the shower. I was like, okay, I'll just hang out in the lounge then with a bunch of friends. So I was in the lounge playing games while she got ready to take her shower. And after like a couple minutes, I was like gonna check up on her, like, is she good, like, is she fine? And so I'm going to go check up on her, and when I opened the door, she was in the shower. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait. And the way this dorm bathroom was set up, if you open this door, everyone in the lounge can see inside the bathroom. So if anything were to happen, they could see it, you know? So to get on to the next part of the story, I had got tired of waiting. So I was like, okay, let me go check up on her again because she's taking way too long. I'm just trying to look at her dorm. Even though it looks the same as mine, I still want to see if hers is different, you know? So I'm going up to the bathroom, and before I open the door, I hear, can someone grab my towel? I forgot to bring it in here. So I'm like, okay, whatever, like, someone's gonna grab it for her. She's gonna just be in the shower. I'm going to open the door. I pull down the handle, and like I had opened it like this much, and all I know is when I completely opened it, I saw my friend Tara run across me butt naked. In reality, this is only in the span of 3 seconds, but in my head, it went on for like a good minute. And you know, we're 12, 13, so we're still going through puberty, so it was just like a naked little alien running past me, because all I saw was butt cheek, back, all that stuff. Like, I'm very grateful that I didn't see the front of her, because I feel like if I saw the front of her, I would not be able to look at her the same. But I only saw like back, the booty. I saw the booty, okay? I saw the booty. So I saw the back of her, and I was kind of like, Oh my god. And I screamed, I was like, Tara, what are you doing? And then all I hear is from the dorm is, no one wanted to grab my towel for me, so I grabbed it myself. So I was like, okay, whatever. Me thinking that she was gonna wrap the towel around her and then go back in the shower to change her clothes. No, she comes back again, still naked with her towel in her hand, darting back to the shower. So at this point, I've seen her naked twice, but this time I saw a little more. Like, I still didn't see the front of her, but I saw like the side view. Like, she didn't have anything, so it was just flat. So like, none of us had anything, let's just say that, so it doesn't sound mean. But I just saw the side view. I was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, stop. And she's like, okay, I got my towel. God, no one get it for me, so I got it myself. Like, that's literally how she talked. But yeah. That's that. I'm gonna combine this story into 3 parts. It was gonna be 1 story, but that story ended up being too short, so I'm gonna make it into 3. So the second story is at the same camp, and one of our activities was to go canoeing and go around the lake. So I didn't learn how to swim until I was 15 last year. If you saw my welcome to my channel video, you know that I'm 16. I didn't learn to swim till I was 15, which was last year in gym class. So when we got on these canoes, I put the life jacket on. I was like terrified. So I see all of my friends, and I mean all of my friends, going out to the lake, just paddling along in their canoes and having a blast. And then here's me at the edge of where like the water hits the sand. Like, I'm at the edge, about to push my boat in. I'm freaking out. I'm like, I can't swim. What if the boat tips over? Because I kept seeing people like purposely rocking their boat. So I'm like, what if the boat tips over? What if I fall in? I don't want to fall in. I'm scared. I can't swim. And they're like, it's fine. You have the life jacket for that. You're not going to fall in. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, okay, I have a life jacket, but have you seen this water? Like, there was a dock to like sit on, like, if you wanted to. You couldn't sit on that dock because it was covered in geese poop. There's poop all over that thing. Like, when me and my friend had rode past, are you riding a canoe? But you know what I mean. So we went past that little dock while we were on the canoe, and I was just like, there's poop on that. Like, ew. And then we bumped into, like, if you bump it, it's like really fragile, so a bunch of poop plopped into the water. Anyways, so that's like after I got like on the canoe. But before I got in the canoe, I was just scared. And then my chaperone, but she was my friend too, so my friend's mom was like, it's okay, you're gonna be okay, nothing bad's gonna happen, you'll be all right, you don't have to go as far as them. Because in the lake, I might be able to pull up a picture, but in the lake, it was like a big lake, but they had like this line that you couldn't cross. Then you had like the forest in the back, so the forest is in the back and you had this line that you couldn't cross. And so all of my risky daredevil friends are going on that line, going across it, and then getting yelled at, whatever. But then I'm over here like, I'm not leaving this sand, like, no. But then after a while, my friend finally talked me into it, and I was able to go into the canoe, but I was not going past where that dock was. The dock was pretty small, so I was just like going back and forth around the dock. Like, I was not going anywhere past that. I was not going out. Like, I wanted to. In the back of my mind, I'm like, I should go further, let's go further. But I'm like, no, because if we get stuck and this canoe starts to sink or something, I'm screwed. Okay, I'm screwed. So for this next story, this one is about this girl who snuck out. This is only a big event that happened at camp because I was like really skeptical if I should tell anyone or not, but it's 6th grade. Who's really gonna care? Like, it's not that big of a deal. So it was I think it was the second night that we were at the camp. And so I was in a cabin with a bunch of people I did not talk to. Like, I talked to my friend and her mom, but that's pretty much it. Like, we had just met that day. Like, it was kind of weird. Like, we met the first day, but everybody else I did not talk to. So it was like night, like I said already. It was nighttime and it was time for bed. So the lights are out, everyone's going to sleep, and then because I take so long to fall asleep, I was still awake when the lights were out. And I was low-key afraid of the dark, but that's besides the point. So I was awake, and I was just kind of like, I didn't have a phone. Like, I had a phone, but like I didn't use it for anything because there's no games, no social media. I didn't have any of that yet. So I was kind of like just sitting there waiting for my eyes to just slowly fall and close. and I almost said I hear the light. I saw the light of the bathroom come on, because the bathroom's connected to both dorms. So like I said before, like I saw the light come on, and with this, the bathroom's connected to the dorm, so you can leave into the bathroom this way, or you can leave to go to the lounge in this door. So she went through the door that's connected to the bathroom. And so the dorm bedroom was open, because like we're the only ones in there, like it's all girls, like the counselors, whatever, like there's not gonna be any guys coming in or anything. So they left the door open because it was a little hot. So this girl leaves out into the door that's connected to the bathroom, and then I see her scatter across the lounge door, like at least the lounge. Like she had went through that bathroom, left that. There's another door. Okay, there's so many doors. So she went through that bathroom and came out the bathroom through the middle door, like I was talking about in the Naked story. So she came out that door. And I see her scatter across the doorway of the lounge door. And I'm kind of like, what the heck? So there was no one in the bunk underneath me. Like I just had like the whole thing to myself, and I was on the top bunk. So I got down, and I'm kind of like looking out the door, like where did she go? Like where's she going? And I see her like scurry up and turn the corner to one of the hallways of the dorm. And so she hurried up and scurried to there. And I'm kind of like, should I say something or what? And so I'm like kind of creepfully like creeping in the lounge, because like we were not supposed to be awake. Like we would get in trouble if we got caught. So I'm like, where did she go? Where did she go? Me thinking to myself, like, there's only girls in this dorm, so where could she be going? That's so important. Little did I know, she had a friend that she had got split up with, because we were like randomly put in a group. So she went to go see her friend. And then I hear, like, I think it was either a chaperone or a lounge counselor, or a camp counselor. And I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. So I like rush back to my room, and I'm like going to the bathroom, because like I'm using the bathroom. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, where is she? And then all of a sudden I hear her. I didn't see her this time, but I hear her come through the dorm bathroom, like the one that connects to the dorm. She comes back in, gets into bed like nothing happened. I don't know what she did or what happened, but I didn't want this video to be too short, so I just combined a few things together and made it to one.